He has won 5,000 here before. He knows how to get the job done. The yellow lights are out. 50 laps for the Super Sedan A-Main, the inaugural Sue Hawkins Memorial. Harbour City Hustle. And it's time to smash the gas. And leading into turn one for the first time, it is Joel Berkeley. Pasco goes to the top side. That's Brad. Matt Pasco settles into third. Darren Kane drops into fourth. Then it's Tyson Moon, followed by Zach Pasco. Then we go back to Mick Nicola Sr., then Todd Atkins in the V36 as the field starts to sort themselves out. Joel Berkeley, he's on the charge already. He has opened up about 4 car lengths over Brad Pasco. He's got about 2 over his father, Matt. Darren Kane right on the hammer of the 15 machine at the moment as they get through turns 1 and 2. Everyone's staying down the bottom at the moment. Mitchell G. Ned Pack has decided to move up a car width off the bottom of the racetrack, and he goes around the outside of Jared Harper in turn 3. Harper gets a drive on the bottom though, comes back off the bottom and regains that position. That at the moment is for 13th and 14th position. Meanwhile, out in front, Berkeley. We're only about 5 laps into this, and they're almost coming up on lap traffic, which is Keith Muller and Michael Taylor at the tail of the field having their own battle. Berkeley still maintains that 4 car length lead. Brad Pasco's opened up the same back to his father, about 4 car lengths, as Berkeley gets caught up in the fight between Taylor and Muller, and that's allowed Brad Pasco to close in on the back of the McCosker number 39 machine. Taylor and Muller are in their own fight. They're completely oblivious to the fact that the race leader's trying to find a way through. Taylor realises it now, gets out of the way. It's closed the front 3 up, and Brad Pasco dives down the bottom. Berkeley's boxed in behind Muller in the HQ. He gives Muller a tap in the tail, says get out of my way. Brad Pasco down the bottom. Matt Pasco's going to follow him. They're 3 wide. 3 wide through turn 3. Smoke out of Muller's machine. I think there was contact with the right rear of the Berkeley car. But it's now Brad Pasco, Matt Pasco, and Joel Berkeley. Berkeley trying to get through the traffic has cost him dearly, as Brad Pasco now starts to open up that gap over his father, Matt. Berkeley right on the hammer of the 15 machine there in third. Has a dive down the inside into turn 3. Can't get the job done. Cross the stripe. It's on out the front for second and third at the moment, Josh.
Oh, that's tough for Joel Berkeley. A couple of laps ago, but I tell you what, the McCosker 39 still has plenty of fight in it. Slides up a little bit higher on the racetrack. Brad Pasco, quickest car on the racetrack last time by. 14.3 lap time for Pasco out in front. Begins to gap Matt Pasco, his dad. Joel Berkeley back about 2 corner lengths to Tyson Moon in the Moon's Earthworks, number 47. He's in position number 4. Mick Nicola Sr. 5. Yellow lights on the speedway, and it's Hayden Brims. Turned around in turn number 3. Darren Kane, the Dominator. And watch race parts. A1 is out. Helmet is off for Darren Kane. Down that the leaders were on their way. They went 2 wide. Brad Pasco. We've seen him pick his way through lap traffic superbly in recent times. Loads the car up. Set sail for turn number 1, and Matt Pasco superb off the start. Straight into that position number 2. Berkeley unable to hold. Looks to fight back a little bit here, does Joel. Looks a bit higher on the racetrack. Race fans, here we go. 50 laps is a long way. We've got 38 remaining. Yellow once again. Lucas Roberts didn't get the restart he wanted and pulls it up on the infield just out of turn 2, Trev.
Oh, no. Got through the slop on the infield and just lost the car and spun it on the infield. So, really no fault of his own, just an innocent bystander.
Hard stuff when it's in the hustle and bustle and the hardest stewards. The drive off the bottom from Matt Pasco, too good to Joel Berkeley up on 2 wheels. Rescues the McCosker 39, but surrenders the spot to Mick Nicola Sr. Nicola in the V3. Oh, Berkeley, the first man to try and fight on that high side with success as Lucas Roberts pulls into the infield. Berkeley back to 4th. Nicola up to position number 3. It's Hayden Brims. Mitchell G. Titan Garages and Shed's car. Walking up the racetrack a little bit as we see Tyson Moon now makes up another spot. Berkeley back to position number 5 as Brad Pasco goes the quickest so far tonight at 13.8. For Brad out in front. He comes across the lapped car of Michael Taylor, who's got a bit of a gap in front of him to the other lapped car. So Berkeley now fights back up the inside for position number 4. Tyson Moon up on the high side, nearly hung out to dry here. Harry Doyle will get a look on the inside into 1 and 2. Berkeley, good recovery from him at the moment. Pole sitter for the start. Not the start he wanted, but with 30 laps still to go, Trevor Petts, it might be on here. See if we can bring it back.
Oh, Hayden Brims comes to a stop over there in turn number 4 and gets absolutely drilled by Callum Harper.
Stuff, mate. You're right in a really tough battle in the mid-pack.
Yeah, no, someone stabbed my left rear 2 laps before and then just tried to pull to the bottom as safe as I could without going into the mud too fast, but they just weren't really paying attention, just got ran up the arse even harder, so bit of a shame, but what can you do?
Brad gets on the hammer. Matt Pasco goes with him. Berkeley was slow there. He got caught napping out by Tyson Moon. And Mick Nicola the same. Trent Wilson heads up towards the fence, keeps it off there and continues on. I tell you what, Mick Nicola's about to make it a 3-way battle. He's not far off this either. Brad Pasco looks like he's lost a bit of pace. As Mick Nicola Sr. gets underneath, Joel Berkeley puts Berkeley wide through 3. Senior's up into 4th position now and heads out after Tyson Moon. Brad Pasco, I don't know whether he was just being cautious trying to get past Keith Mower or whether he's actually got a handling issue with that number, the Tasmania 1 machine, because he's getting some push on the way into 1 and he's getting some push on the way out of 2. But at the moment it's still Tyson Moon in 3rd, Berkeley and Mick Nicola Sr. 4th and 5th. Harry Doyle's about to chime into this and make it a 3-way battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. Mitchell G and Todd Atkins not far off that either as the laps tick on down. Brad Pasco, Matt's just slowly reeling in the Tasmania 1. As you can see, that gap closed up and it hasn't increased. Brad Pasco getting a lot of push in mid-corner. I think he's got some problems with that car, Josh.
Yeah, as the race goes on, Trev, Brad Pasco really struggling with the T1 ARB Lismore car. Really tight into the entry. That allows Matt Pasco to watch where that other sweet chassis is sitting on the racetrack, pick his line accordingly. He's on the rear bumper now. As we see Justin Randall pull him to the infield in front of your race leaders safely. Battle for 3rd is a good one. Tyson Moon, Mick Nicola Sr. on the inside. Joel Berkeley a big push. Lots of smoke from Atkins, he's out. Brock and Todd both on the same lap. The 2 Atkins boys are out of this one. As your leader, Brad Pasco, with 17 laps remaining. Under a lot of pressure from Matt Pasco. And Brad Pasco at the moment, in these top 7 cars, the slowest car on the racetrack. Out of calling your top 10, Brad Pasco struggling here. Big time. It's a Proline NQ sweet chassis. This allows this front 5 battle to really heat up in the dying stages of this 50-lapper Sue Hawkins Memorial Harbour City hustle. Brad Pasco, Matt, yellow lights on the speedway. As we've got a few cars again, we talked to Hayden Brims. A lot of the cars struggling to get down onto the infield through the mud safely, and we've got a stranded Justin Randall find his groove once again, or will they close in on him? Mitchell G further back wants to buy in on this top 5. Brad Pasco gets the start perfectly. Berkeley up into 4th now. Mitchell G all over the back of Mick Nicola Sr. Oh wow, this battle for 2, 3, 4 and 5 really heating up. That's the restart we need to race fans. It's Berkeley now. Looks to the inside for position number 3. Looks to dive up the inside of the Moon's Earthworks. Number 47 can't do it that time around in 1 and 2. Winding down now, 13 remaining. Brad Pasco, nice job. puts his head down, rear end up, but I'll tell you what, he's starting to check out from this field once again. Matt Pasco, no answer on the restart so far. Needs to find that groove to claw back to the other sweet Shazzy. And we see a mistake from Moon. Berkeley comes together, up the inside and up into position number 3. Berkeley makes the move, stick on Tyson Moon, who goes back to 4th. Mick Nicola Sr. back to G. Harry Doyle still not far away. Back to Hughes, JJ Hamilton.
Tyson Moon still back there in 4th from Mick Nicola Sr., Mitchell G, Harry Doyle, Sam Hughes, JJ Hamilton. We go back to Trent Wilson and Zach Pasco. Keith Muller, your last runner in the field. But Brad Pasco, a little bit of smoke just starting to trail out of the Tasmania 1. But Brad's, big move there from Joel Berkeley, trying to get down the inside of Matt Pasco. Had the door firmly slammed in his face. 4 laps left to run for our race leader. Berkeley all over the back of Matt Pasco like a cheap suit. Bicycles the car in turn 3 as he gets on the gas to try and catch the number 15 machine of Matt Pasco. Right on the hammer. The laps are ticking down. Berkeley gets some understeer out of 2, loses a couple of car lengths. Matt Pasco starting to, Berkeley's got a problem. Berkeley slowing on the top of the racetrack. I think he might have a flat tyre. I think he's copped a puncher when he's gone and bicycled the car down in 3. Just missed the jump a little. Brad Pasco, he's in a world of hurt at the moment. That Tasmania 1 machine once again has started to rock and roll and jump around all over the racetrack. Matt Pasco dives in behind Mitchell G. He's got Mick Nicola Sr. trying to tap in the left rear quarter and get away past the position number 4 machine. Tyson Moon in 3rd. Moon's coming up to put some pressure on Matt. The laundry's out at the start-finish line. 1 lap to go. The biggest paycheck in Super Sedan history through turn number 4 is about to go the way of Brad Pasco. Brad Pasco, your winner in the inaugural Sue Hawkins Memorial Harbour City Hustle. Matt Pasco in for 2nd.
Ecstatic will be the word, Trevor Petts. Helmet is off inside the McCosker Proline NQ. ARB Lismore, Tasmania number 1 car. Down here in Victory Lane, one more time, race fans. Get up and about, make some noise. Brad Pasco is $20,000 richer.
All right for a young fella, eh? Congratulations, mate. Good racing.
Lindsay, you got a word for him?
Yep, for Matty here, for Brad, no doubt about you, mate. You're an not up and coming, you're up there already in such a short time. You're a bloody good driver.
Mate, congratulations, buddy. Well done. We'll get you to grab the trophies off Matt and Lindsay. I'm not sure where the paycheck is, buddy, but it's $20,000. Have you got a big enough back pocket for it?
I definitely need it, but yeah, my right front shock is, I seen a bit of smoke, and yeah, I was looked out and yeah, it's not too happy. It's like 90 degrees, so I was very lucky to finish that one. But yeah, the track was a little bit one lane, but it's awesome that Bob got the show in. It's huge credit to him. He's awesome to the sport. Everything he does for supers and Speedway in general. Yeah, he's one hell of a guy.
Mate, you say your right front shock is toasted. Was it in that position sort of mid-race? Because at mid-race there, the car seemed to be a handful. It looked like it had turned in, but mid-corner, it just wanted to bulldoze its way to the fence. Yeah,
it was about then. I couldn't, the lap score wasn't working, but you know, I didn't know when, but yeah, I seen a puff of smoke and then it started to not turn in, and then I was like, you're kidding.